I get nothing but an incredible amount of love, joy, and passion when I sit here and speak about the BMW 850 CSI. In this case today, number 13. It's red with black interior, and it has an enthusiast auto group work folder that goes with it. About 3 years ago, my dear friend, the late Eric Keller, may his soul rest in peace, passed away 2 years ago in a motorcycle accident. Called me and said, "Hey buddy, guess what I just got in?" And he puts on his FaceTime live and shows me this beautifully, incredibly red on black BMW 850 CSI. At the time he told me that he bought it directly from Mexico, a very well-to-do collector in Mexico who bought it in the US many years ago in 1998 and took it over to his collection in Mexico and babied the car for the many years that he had. And now you're going to wonder, why do you call it original owner when it's a 94 car in 1998? That's because BMW of North America had this car for all those years, and it was never registered under anyone else. It was with BMW, and also it was with the dealership for all those years, so it was never registered, which makes him the first registered owner. Hence why we have very little information on Carfax from 94 to 98, and then when it was exported to Mexico, nothing on Carfax. However, I do have a thick binder of work and ownership history with the original owner in Mexico, and then afterwards with EAG, who put in about $20,000 of work into the car. My client, Mr. Shalizi, bought this car 7-8 months ago. However, he has a massive collection of supercars, new cars, and he just said, I bought it out of passion. For a second, I loved it. It was there. I took a little ride, but I'm more into the more modern cars. He loves the beauties of this car, but he's more into the modern supercars, which is understandable. That's his choice. And he called me up and said, I wouldn't want anybody else except for you to represent the car. So, and obviously he told me which car it is, and immediately I knew it was the car that Eric Keller had called me about in 2019 or 2020, something like that. I was following the progress of this incredible CSI over the years. A couple of days ago, I was on the phone with Evan Keller, the surviving brother of Eric Keller. He told me about the folder of the car, everything they've done to it. Eric had given me access to the folders of all the work folders over the years. I went back to our emails with him. He showed me everything. There were other interested parties in the car. Mike Ura, being one of my good friends, also had those folders. He sent them to me, so I went through everything, which I will be sharing with you in the auction. This car has close to about 20,000 miles on it. It's extremely well sorted by EAG, and of course before that by its previous owner, and it is in pristine condition. It's in one of the cleanest conditions I've ever seen. I've driven it, enjoyed it for close to about 70-80 miles now during the photography and the filming. There's really not much I can say. Once you have EAG on the folder, and I guess that along with Cartiology, we would be considered one of the most prominent BMW presenters, rejuvenators, and restorers in the United States, along with some of the greatest experts and gurus that I work with. To go through some of the things that they've done on this car is just incredible. Replace all upper timing cover gaskets, replace any hardware needed during service, replace both distributor seals, intake manifold gaskets, bank 1 and bank 2 valve cover gaskets. I'm just going through some of the things: oil service, engine accessory, drive belts, drive shaft, replace drive shaft support bearings, shifter linkage rebuild service, plastic bearings, replace both batteries. I don't think some of these things were needed, but that's AAG rejuvenation. Control arms, passenger front wheel liner, shock mounts, any hardware needed, wishbone, crossmember inner and outer ball joints, rear shock mounts. The list just goes on and on. Differential seals, MID cluster pixels, refinish the factory wheels, Continental tires, miscellaneous clips, hardware fasteners, hood supporting shocks. I mean, the list goes on. Cartman treatment, hand wash, e.g. Full engine detail. Wow. It's more or less a lot of things that I do as well on cars, so it's fully amazing and approved. I'm hoping to be able to get this incredible, beautiful CSI to a new custodian home like any others we've done over the years. I wish everybody luck. There's nothing but true passion and joy with me with these cars, and I wish everybody luck on this.